I am the heaviest I have ever been, and I am the happiest I have ever been. Happy good morning! Oh. Welcome to my third ever fitness video. I did a quick little question sticker on my Instagram story the other day because I wanted to make sure to chat about the things you want to talk about. My hope is there will be something that you can take away from this video that will help you get excited to live a healthier life, because I know what it's like to not be excited about it. Let's start with a little physique update. Ugh, that sounds so basic. Let's call it something else. Body, carcass. No, it has to be dead to be a carcass. Anatomy abridgment. I really want to use this video as my before, just because visualizing progress really does help. And I figured, what the hey, let's just put this out there for the whole internet to see. Also, I need to get you guys some updated measurements because I know this can be a helpful reference for my legging reviews. Well, let me just start by saying I am the heaviest I have ever been, and I am the happiest I have ever been. Okie dokie. I am 5'8" for reference. 2 days ago I was at 160. And here's where we're at now. Body fat percent, weight. I've actually been hanging out around this weight for a couple months now, but this week was the first time I hit 160. Okay, but my butt these days is having a moment. All right, front, relaxed, sucking in and flexed. Side relaxed, sucking in and flexed. And back. What do I do with these? Ow. Okay, let's take some measurements. I'm gonna go from the biggest part, 42. That's a solid 5 inches from last year. I go from the littlest part, about 28 and a half. Okay, that's 35. Like I was saying, I'm not really doing this because I care to change my physique. I don't really mind how I look. I just kind of want to see what I can do by the end of the year, you know? Why am I so happy about this, you might ask? As far as just accepting my body and loving it through all stages of my physique, I have never felt better. But it wasn't always like that, which brings us to our first question. How long ago did you start this journey, and do you have any before pictures? Yes, hello, hi, here's my before. Just kidding, not really kidding. But I danced through childhood and through high school, which kept me in pretty good shape. In college, I really did nothing, but I was in pretty good shape because, hi, hello, I was 18. Fast forward to 20-year-old married Hope in 2015. I discovered the world of fitness via social media, and here's where the problem began. I was taking advice from girls training for bikini competitions. I was copying peak week meal plans. For those of you that are unfamiliar, that is a bad lifestyle plan. These were my before pictures. I thought I had fat to lose. 2016 Hope. No, my body is not meant to function at 125 pounds. I know some girls are just naturally thin like that, but I was angry and hungry and tired all the time. I was developing very disordered eating patterns. This was before I started YouTube. Honestly, I think that starting a YouTube actually helped me because it gave me some sort of purpose. Something to put my energy into outside of my body and how I looked. 2017 Hope is what I would consider, looking back, the best shape of my life. I finally figured out what worked for me as a lifestyle. Working out 4, maybe 5 times a week for 45 minutes. Eating what I wanted, but I did cut out pretty much all sweets and all wheat. The sad thing is, I remember walking down the beach in Hawaii in this cute little blue bikini and feeling self-conscious because I felt like people were staring at me, picking apart all of my insecurities. Newsflash, baby Hope. They probably were staring at you because you looked hot. Those really destructive thoughts were still lingering. I was actually able to maintain this physique for about a year, and then things took a turn in 2018. The end of 2018, beginning of this year, I gained 20 pounds. Now, I have enjoyed the last 6 months. I've traveled, I've eaten lots of good food, spent time with people that matter to me. I've had some really big wins the last year that have nothing to do with how I look. I think the biggest lesson that I've learned over the last year is you are someone's goals. I don't care where you're at in your lifestyle or your fitness journey. You are someone's goal. Don't argue with me. You know it's true when you think about it. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't have goals. There's always room to improve your health, but don't beat yourself up about it if you're not there yet. Some of the cruel things that I would say to myself, I would never in a million years walk up to another woman and say it to them. So why was I saying it to myself? You gotta be nice to yourself. Anyway, now I feel like my head's right. I just finished eating all of my birthday treats this weekend. Now is the time to grind, to get healthy for all the right reasons. Literally half of the questions questions revolved around motivation. How to get it, what to do when it's gone. Motivation, like everything in life, comes in seasons. And there's times that your body just needs to rest. I feel like a lot of us have this idea in our head that we always have to be on, but you can rest. Hi, editing Hope here. I just wanted to clarify, I'm not using this as an excuse for you or I to just be lazy and give up, but sometimes there are seasons in your life where for the sake of your mental health or your career or your family, all of your energy is going elsewhere. It happens, that's life. But during those on moments, that's when it's really important to build healthy habits, because then when that motivation's gone, it makes it a lot easier so you don't just completely fall off the wagon. Discipline and habit are stronger than motivation. I mean, I never really took time off this summer. I would try to at least make it to the gym 2 or maybe 3 times a week, so I was moving. This sounds like so backwards, but I'm actually kind of excited that I gained weight because now I feel like I took 2 steps back and I'm gonna sprint 6 steps forward. I just feel like you need a really strong why. I'm working out to avoid pain in the future. I wanna be healthy. I wanna spend long, healthy years playing with my puppy. I'm gonna get ready for the gym, but we haven't finished our little talk here, so I'm gonna bring you with me. We're gonna keep chatting, but we're gonna change the subject. Okay, this was one of my favorite questions. If you could only pick 1 legging and 1 top and 1 sports bra for the rest of your life, what would it be? Well, let me just show you, and I'll wear it to the gym today because I haven't really thought about that. Buddy, what are you doing? You good or everything okay? Favorite leggings are still Lululemon All the Right Places. Have them in a few colors. I think I'm gonna go with the black. I'm feeling kind of low-key today. Current favorite bra award goes to these Strong Physique ones. They're just so simple, great medium support, and I have literally worn, washed, and dried these like 50 times each, and they are showing 0 sign of wear. My Saski mesh tees, and I haven't worn this black one yet, so I think I'm gonna do that with the red bra. Still squeezing into a size 4. Look at me go. So yeah, this is probably the outfit I would pick if I had to pick one for the rest of my life. Moving right along with our little Q&A here. Supplements you personally take. First of all, we're out here trying to get excited about being healthy, right? But it's really hard to get every single essential nutrient into our diet every single day. So I like to take a multivitamin. Ritual is my favorite multivitamin. I've been taking it for a few weeks now, and I love that I can take it on an empty stomach because I like to take all of my supplements first thing in the morning before I go work out, because they have a no nausea capsule design. And they put a little mint tab in the bottle so it makes your breath fresh, and they just smell really good. They're vegan friendly, sugar-free, non-GMO, gluten-free, allergen-free, and they're sourced straight from the supplier, so they're leaving out any harmful chemicals, additives, or coloring, because sometimes there are some hidden or misleading ingredients in multivitamins. It's only $1 a day. They deliver it to you every month, no strings attached. Right now, Ritual is offering all of you 10% off of your first 3 months by going to ritual.com/hopescope and using code HopeScope at checkout. Thanks, Ritual, for sponsoring this video today. They're an awesome company with an awesome product. Speaking of empty stomach, the next question, is it better to work out on an empty stomach or after you eat? This is kind of personal preference. If you're working out later in the day, I would definitely say eat. My husband Tyler likes to have a protein shake and a banana before he goes and works out. I just like to take my supplements because if I'm doing cardio, I tend to get stomach cramps if I've eaten. Or if I'm lifting, I just feel really tired and I want to go back to bed if I've already had a meal that early. But I don't think there's any like scientific proof as to whether a fasted workout versus if you eat first thing actually makes a ton of difference in your results. Next question, do you really use Ideal Lean Protein? Let me spill the tea on that. From like the beginning of 2015 all the way through 2018 was the only supplement company that I used. And then my contract ended the end of last year-ish, and I haven't re-signed with them. Just because I've been using them for like 3 years straight and I kind of wanted to try some new stuff. So actually no tea really. But yes, I still do use Ideal Fit protein powder. It's still my favorite, best tasting in my opinion. Best macros for women if you want high protein, low calorie. I have quite the collection these days though. Like this is everything upstairs that I have. And this is like my little overflow cupboard. If anybody wants some supplements, if you're like Instagram handle down below in the comments. And I'll send you some of this because there's no way I'm gonna finish all that by myself. My favorite proteins are the chocolate Ideal Fit, the regular chocolate, and the peanut butter chocolate. I also love the Ideal Raw vegan chocolate protein powder. Very much recommend if you want something more natural. And then I've actually been loving this 1UP unicorn donut protein. I don't even know if this is in stock right now, and I haven't tried any of their other flavors, but this one is bomb. What does pre-workout do, and what's your favorite type? It's caffeine, baby. Literally, that's mostly it. I I like to take it not only if I'm physically lagging and don't want to go work out, but if I am mentally lagging, it really does help focus. Has actually been the Ghost pre-workout lately. The Sour Patch Red Raspberry is amazing. And I like this because it doesn't make me too jittery. I'll take like half scoop to a full scoop of this on the days that I need it. Ideal Fits tastes pretty good too, and they actually have a stim-free pre-workout, so if you don't want the caffeine, that's a good option. What BCAAs are your favorites? I'm gonna have to give that one to Ideal Fit still. I actually don't take BCAAs as much as I used to. That's an intra-workout drink, so you mix it with water and drink it throughout your workout. Helps with recovery. My favorites are the Peach Lemonade and the Green Apple. Opinions on creatine. I have creatine, but I've never really taken it, so I don't really have an opinion. But Tyler actually took it like religiously for a few months, and then he stopped taking it, and he said that he did notice a difference. Basically, when you're like lifting really heavy, it's meant to help give your muscles more energy. So like everything else that I just talked about, it's not necessary, but it is a good supplementary product that you can use if you want to. And let me tell you about my current favorite gym shoes. It would definitely have to be my Tevas. Just kidding. But I can't wear a tennis shoe right now. I was on vacation and we're going down the water slide, having all sorts of fun. And you know how like when you're in elementary school and the teachers always told you not to climb up the slides? There's a reason. I was climbing up the slide and I slipped. And what I think happened is the edge of my big toenail caught one of the seams, because there's like seams between the yellow and the green segments of the slide, and ripped my big toenail off. But unfortunately, it didn't rip it all the way off. So it's just like hanging by a thread now. So I'm just gonna like wrap it up and wait for it to fall off. I can't wear closed-toed shoes. Wow, these are hot. Literal grandma shoes, but you know what? They're really comfy. Nice. And we shall continue this Q&A at the gym. I'll see you soon, okay? Isn't it ironic that I'm here to do cardio and Tyler's driving around trying to find the closest parking spot to the front of the building so we don't have to walk? Okay, here's another thing that I got asked about a lot. How do you get over gym intimidation? Just wear a kooky outfit like one time to the gym, and then after that you won't care what people think. Just kidding, but that really does work. I will just tell you, nobody really cares what you're doing. Everybody's here for themselves, for their workout, their gym selfie, their cute outfit. I'm filming this in the middle of the gym to prove it. Any insecurities that you're having are coming from within. I know that because I've been there. So walk in with a cute outfit, a workout plan, a good playlist. Also, you can time your workouts for when there's not very many people here. That always helps. And I promise it gets easier. Now the starers, that is a different question. I don't know, most of the time I just ignore it. It does happen a lot though, actually. It gets really annoying, I'll just move. How often do you work out? What do you usually do at the gym? Well, I'm shooting for 4 to 5 times a week. I just need to move. I think that's my main goal, is I have a very sedentary lifestyle and job. So my goal is to get 10,000 steps in every day and make it to the gym 4 or 5 times a week to do some like weight training type stuff. I feel like I can't really figure out an official split until this is dealt with. A couple people also asked me for some good resources for beginners. My number one would be bodybuilding.com. I'll link it down below. There's actually a library of exercises you can go to, and you can sort it by body part, and then it gives you a list of all of the moves from most effective to least effective, and there's like a detailed description, videos, pictures. So helpful. Another question that I got asked a lot that I feel like I should address is people wanted to know how to grow booty. Let me tell you about my booty. I don't ever train it. I just eat pizza. You can train it and make some significant changes, but a lot of it's genetic. All right, now Tyler and I are getting into an argument because he believes that there's no such thing as genetics.
That's not what I said.
Playing a role in your physique.
I don't know. I think that maybe a lot of it has to do with maybe how like you were raised and what you did like when you were a little kid.
Think about you though. Like you don't gain weight. Like you have to put a lot of effort into gaining weight.
Well, so that's the thing. Like it takes me more effort, but I can still do it. Like other people, it takes more effort to lose weight.
Okay, hi, editing Hope here. So he's talking about just losing and gaining weight. I'm talking like I gained 20 pounds and like 19 of those pounds went straight to my butt. And I'm not like a super active person. I don't train my muscles enough or eat that clean right now that I feel that has like a huge impact on where my fat distributes, you know? Is there like a dietitian in the comments who can clear this up? Please and thank you in advance. We're both right, okay?
We can both be right.
We can both be right. And that's how you settle a marriage argument.
Yeah, I gotta go work and Hope's getting ready. But basically what I was trying to say was, don't let your genetics, or anything for that matter, discourage you from doing the things that you want to do in life. If you didn't come from a healthy family, make sure that a healthy family comes from you.
Yeah.
Wait, where are you?
I got quite a few questions about keto. Now, I'm not an expert, but I did do keto diet for a couple weeks. I was gonna do like a whole video about my experience, and then I just like stopped filming halfway through it for some reason. But I just have to show you these clips of day 1 Hope on keto diet versus day 4 on keto diet. Roll footage. Welcome to keto diet day 1. I need some air. Please. I'm dying. I feel terrible. Body hates me now, so yeah, an hour and a half sleep, so. Keto flu is real, I'm telling ya. And I already knew that, but like everybody that I talked to that did keto never had any of that happen. It was like you had the flu without the actual it was weird. So day 1, all fine and dandy. Day 2 and 3, I was so nauseous. Day 4 was when the body aches started to kick in. A little bit of a fever, and then day 5, the diarrhea started. That's so embarrassing. It was bad, and then once I got through that first week, the second week was fine. I didn't feel like a major increase in any of my energy, but I wasn't as bloated as I am like in daily life. All right, I'm gonna play some more clips from that little week of keto. Welcome to keto diet day 1. Let's see how much I weigh. I feel like I'm at a pretty good starting point actually, considering where I've been the last few months. 151. I also kind of want to watch this for fun because I think that's gonna change a lot. That is not accurate. I'm not 15% body fat. Yeah, so that's what we're working with. Went to the grocery store last night, got a bunch of eggs, cheese, bacon, and then lots of green stuff, aka free carbs. That's pretty much what I'm gonna be eating for 2 weeks. We're just gonna drown our vegetables here in Alfredo sauce and pretend like it's real pasta. Sad, sad life of a keto diet. Okay, I take it back. This is actually pretty bomb. Added a little bit of chicken breast and some cheese, and it has low-key become one of my keto staples. And that's all I got. I didn't even like take an ending weight. I don't know what happened. I think I actually was like planning on doing it for another week because I actually got really good results. Like I lost 8 to 10 pounds in 2 weeks. A lot of it was water weight, but it was nice because I didn't feel bloated and like bogged down. So overall, minus that sickness, it was a good experience. And I learned that my body responds pretty well to low carb. But keto's not something I would do like long term. It's something that I'll throw in maybe like a few times a year. And I did have like a nutritionist plan out most of my meals for me for those 2 weeks, which helped a lot. What kind of diet are you doing, and is it working for your current goals? Like I said, all summer I have not been doing any diet, and it's been just great, fine, dandy. But I suck at meal plans, you guys. Like I'm back with my nutritionist who has me on a meal plan, and it's modified carb drop, so I'll do like a pretty even macro type of day of eating and then a low carb day of eating, and I'll alternate. And that works really well for me. I just struggle with sticking to the meal plan because I hate to cook. Tyler and I go out to eat a lot. So I'm like loosely following that diet plan, but I am also tracking all of my food in my FitnessPal, mostly just to make sure that I'm in the calorie range that I want to be in. Because my problem with calories, I'll get really busy sometimes midweek and I'll forget to eat, and I'll eat like 500 calories a day, and then the weekend comes along and I eat like 3,500 calories a day. And then also to make sure that I get enough protein, because I struggle with that because I don't really love meat, and that's obviously the easiest way to get it. So keep me updated on how it's working, but that's the plan that I'm going back to. Ideally, I would really like to cut all wheat products out. How do you not impulse eat? Let me tell you, I can. I'm not gonna say I am, because I don't want to define myself, but I can be an impulse and emotional eater. Like there were times like earlier this year that I was sad and like food was one of the only things I'd get excited about, and that is not good. So I've been working on changing my mindset about that food should be looked at as fuel instead of a hobby, a pastime, a coping mechanism. But the number one thing I would say to do to help with impulse eating is to have a plan. Once again, I plan loosely, but if I can at least plan my breakfast, snack, and lunch, my day goes a lot smoother and I'm not like craving stuff by the end of the day. I think that pretty much covers everything that I wanted to answer. This was weird, but like a good weird, I think. I don't feel like I'm an expert in any of this by any means. And even though I might not have like the fitness and nutrition down pat, like I said, I feel like I'm in a really good place mentally, and that is mostly what I want to like transfer to you via this screen. I just think everybody deserves to be happy and to love themselves. If you're feeding yourself positivity, it really does transform what you're capable of. Okay, thanks so much for watching. If you like this, let me know and maybe I'll do other Q&As. I've been wanting to do one with Tyler. I think that would be fun. Or like a business and social media related one. Oh, and make sure to check out the Ritual Vitamins link down below at the top of the description box. Leo and I will see you guys in the next video.
Okay, say bye, YouTube.